Okay, so we're recording now. So you got the plate, you got the manifestation plate, and you have not been using it. And now is the first time you used it.
No, I used it before.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you've used it yet.
Yeah, I have used it a few times, but now I just got this idea to put this protective shield around myself. So I did.
So how long ago did you do that?
About 15 minutes ago.
Okay, and what did you do? You didn't write down on a piece of paper your desire. You just thought your desire or projected it, correct?
Yep. Yeah, I don't write anything. I just envision the words on the desire pad, so I just wrote it with my mind on the desire pad.
Yeah.
And then I just...
Did you put a picture of yourself on the destination manifestation?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. A recent picture, old picture?
Well, when I see pictures, like when I put myself over the destination well, I see everything in matrix-like hologram image that is spinning around.
Okay, so you didn't put a physical picture of you on there?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
No, I just do that in my mind. I just envision it.
So you envisioned on the desire pad protective field or energy field around you, and that was somewhat to protect you from everything, but primarily the radiation from this Japan leak or whatever.
Yeah, it was to protect from the radiation, but I was also told that it will protect me from everything else around me that is not positive, basically, or that will not
that's
affect me
that's
positively.
disharmonious or whatever.
Yeah.
And then what did you? And then when you projected your image onto that plate, did you use a dial to dial it in, or did you just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always use a dial. So I had it on full intensity, and then I used the dial
to lock the number in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and I locked the number in.
Yep.
And then I also put my hands over it.
Yeah.
Which got really, really painful, very fast.
Both your hands got painful?
What's that?
You hovered both your hands above the manifestation?
Just my left hand.
Just your left hand over the well?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then your hand started to hurt?
Oh, it hurts like crazy. The pain was so extreme, I actually had to pull it off.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was so painful, I couldn't stand it. So I pulled my hand off of that, but I was still projecting. The one thing that I am being called to do is do a double lock. And I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I envision the commands in my head.
Yeah.
But what I do is I lock it all in, then I let the energy go through as long as I feel I need to, even though in a lot of cases it's instant, but sometimes I just need to go a little bit longer, and then I'm guided to lock it in when I'm finished.
Okay.
Yes.
So what have you noticed so far now that it's been 15, 16 minutes now?
Right now, I am totally buzzing. Totally buzzing. At first I noticed the back of my arms was kind of tingly, and I thought that was weird, and that happened about 5 minutes after I did that. Then my head started to feel all funny, all on the inside. My feet are tingling, my hands are tingling. Now I'm actually starting to hear ringing in my ears, which is new. And I feel a little bit spacey. My stomach area, my solar plexus, is almost like shaky, almost like adjusting to something new, and I feel this energy around me and spinning, just like a magnetic field almost. And I see a beam going through the chakras and through the body, and I see the fields around me, and it's just buzzing, like holy cow, buzzing.
And that only took between 5 and 15 minutes.
Yeah, so not even 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I started to notice that my arms were tingling. And now it's been let's say 20 minutes, and my arms are tingling so hardcore. You just cannot dismiss it. You just can't dismiss it. It's unbelievable. and I'm starting to feel kind of buzzed, actually.
Like lightheaded and funny?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's totally amazing. Like, amazing. Like, holy cow. I honestly didn't expect, like, I expected, you know, I knew the results. I had no doubt of the results at all, but I did not expect to feel it physically this strongly at all.
Well, now you know how I felt when I had designed the plate, and I made the first unit, and I was expecting to, you know, feel energy, you know, some vibrations coming of it, but not to completely rock me for 5 days straight, you know? And I was...
Well, and the funny thing is we are talking, this is not going away.
Yeah.
Like, the vibrations of myself is getting stronger, and it's starting to make me feel kind of giddy, to be honest, but yeah, it's like strong.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it's been a week
if
now.
If you felt like that after you made the machine, then holy cow.
Yeah, well, it's been a week now, and I'm pretty much, my energy has not gone down. Like, I have, if I was to go to the gym right now, it'd just be insane. I could run for 4 hours on a treadmill. Like, it's just that much now, like, permanently. Like, it has not gone away. Usually with devices I use, crystals or beamers or whatever, you know, there's that the peak, and then it comes back down. Whereas with this, the power, that advanced quantum manifestation plate, it has not come down. I'm just literally at a higher level of energy.
Yeah, this is really something, and this is the first time that I have used this. Like, I used it a few times on different things, but this one is, like, really affecting my energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just changing. I swear to you, I can see myself working and vibrating and realigning. Like, I swear to you, I can see these things, and just the vibration of the molecules and atoms, I swear to you, I can see it. It's unreal. Like, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's pretty powerful and pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know what I'm seeing right now? It's I am seeing that blue light. I'm seeing that blue light. You know how we were talking about the kind of aqua blue, pale kind of aqua blue light?
That I said I saw around you like a year ago or whatever?
Yeah, like not even a year ago, yeah. But I am seeing this almost like tunnel being created around me. And it's pretty big. It's actually really big, and it goes on the outskirts of the protective fields that I created.
Wow.
So, yeah, I just saw it now, and my right ear is really hurting.
So if you didn't do what you did, okay, and you felt this way, it would be, you'd know something was up with you. What would you think was...
Say that again.
Yeah, let's just say that you didn't use the manifestation plate to do what you just did to yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
However, you felt the same way you do now. What would you think would be going on with you? Would you think that you're sick, or that you're having an awakening, or someone poisoned you? What would you be thinking?
I know how those things feel.
Yeah.
This is way too strong. Something energetic would have to happen to get me to this point. This is bigger than anything else that I have experienced or played with. Because I can't compare this to anything. Because even when I get messages, or when I zone out to get, just like I said, messages or anything, it doesn't feel like this. It's not this strong. Like, this is raw power. Like, this is unexplainable. I can't explain it to you. And I'm starting to see almost like everything in geometrical symbols around me. It's unbelievable. I wish you could see what I see, because I'm seeing this spiral actually going literally like a vortex, like a spiral going through the protective tunnel. the energies that are happening right now, there are many. It's not just one. And they are all aligning to work together in harmony.
Mm-hmm.
And so I see spiral going one way, and then I see the field around me going another way, and it's just like, and then the blue light, it's unreal. Like, I really wish that you could just kind of come in and step in. I swear to you could feel it from like a few meters away, if not more.
Wow.
Yeah, and my right ear is hurting, like, pretty bad. That's the ear that needs to heal. That was always, like, getting ear infections when I was a baby. My right shoulder, I have back pain, like, in my shoulder blade, right, like the muscle.
Yeah.
And right now, it's so intensely painful. But it feels like this strange tension. It's unreal.
Did you tell your husband about what you're feeling right now?
Oh, well, I think he's hearing what I'm saying. I told him that I feel weird. I was actually going to call you as soon as I noticed something, but he kind of walked in, so I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. But I said, as I was talking to him, I said, like, okay, I gotta call Renee and tell him what I'm feeling, because this is not getting any lighter. This is, like, getting so much more intense. And as I'm talking to you, like, I'm telling you, it's getting more and more intense. Like, I can't even explain it. Yeah, and it's getting stronger, like thicker. I would describe it as thicker, denser, kind of more protective.
Mm-hmm. Well.
So what do you say to that?
Well, I'm impressed. I'm not surprised, but I'm impressed. I think those are words that you used before, because I was trying to, define how I sort of envision the manifestation board as far as what I can do. Only thing I could say is when I first made the first unit, it blew me away. Like, it was so tangible what the energy I was feeling. It was almost like it was physical.
Mm-hmm.
That's how strong it was. And it's been a week now, and that feeling has not gone away. And I'm not even using it per se, like, on myself, like, to do anything to myself. It's just sitting in my house. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, and I noticed, because yesterday and today, I had the plate beside me when I was on the computer, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed every time I came to the desk that I just felt this, like, more intense, some kind of an energy. And I knew it was because of the plate. I knew it. But as I was sitting in it, this is the weirdest thing, that somehow it's almost like this plate's energy and my energy are so harmonious.
Yep.
We just kind of blend, and it's almost like, I swear to you, it's like that thing, it speaks to me. I know this sounds really kooky right now, but I will come near it, and I feel its energy, and then it's almost like we align, and we work together.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense, because that even sounds weird to me. But I noticed that since yesterday, because I remember you asked me, whether I have it, where do I have the plate? And I told you at that time that it was, like, downstairs in my treatment room, right? So it wasn't anywhere around me. And then a couple hours later, I brought it up, and I had it sitting here. And I'm thinking, every time I walked by it, like, I would look at it. I mean, you can't miss it. So bright, right?
Yep.
But it was almost like there was this harmony being created, that it wasn't making me feel off in any way, or it was just making me feel really balanced.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like a good way, positive feeling, just harmonious.
Just a greater sense of well-being.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. There was, like, no conflict of energies. There was just harmony. That's seriously the word that comes to my mind. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just the energy flow was so peaceful and balanced, going from the plate to myself and back and forth. It was really interesting. And I picked up on that. I really, really did, because I always pay attention how the various plates make me feel energetically.
Yeah. Like all my other power plates, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one has just this really beautiful, like, harmonious energy. Like, you just feel good.
It's brilliant. You know,
Yeah.
After
And I was just pretty blown away because, like I said, I don't write things down to put on the desire pad. I don't take any photos to put on the destination well. I do it all with my mind.
Yeah.
And the power of it is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say about 50 people who've I've let see the plate and just come near it. One person last night, this fella at this meeting I went to, this meditation meeting, he could not feel it. However, all previous 40-something people before him could feel it. Not just at this meeting, just generally for the people I've talked to and shown to play to over the past week and a half, can feel like tangible energy flying off the plate. Some people feel like they're getting sucked into it. One guy said he felt like he just dropped down a black hole and he's like floating in space. And other people feel like they can feel tingling. Some people can feel pressure, magnetic pressure. We actually turned the plate sideways, so it's not facing up and down, so it's facing like horizontally, like on the wall. And I came close to the plate and put my hand up so I can feel the stream. And I walked back about 30 feet, and I could still feel the energy beam just as strong 30 feet away as I could 1 foot away. However, we ran out of room to back up because the place we were in just wasn't that big. So I don't know how long or how high or how far the energy field goes. However, it's got to be quite substantial. If it could possibly go to infinity for all I know. So we found when you take the plate and instead of having it facing up and down, put it horizontally on a wall or something, the energy floods the whole room like instantly. Like all of us were like, whoa. Because when it's facing up, it's just going straight up in the atmosphere. When you turn it, horizontally, it was insane. We were just blown away. All of us were.
Wow.
So, it was quite amazing. It's, you hear of, quantum power and 0-point energy and all this stuff. But when the real deal comes along, you just don't expect it to be that powerful. You don't expect to, it to really be there. We're just so conditioned to things just being so subtle or not working at all that it just blows the mind away when it really does.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty blown away because I didn't expect it. I mean...
And you've done energy work on, would you say, over 1,000 times on people, or a few hundred, or what?
No, it goes over the last 3 years, definitely way over 1,000.
Over 1,000, and you've never experienced anything like this before?
No.
As far as like with an energy device or whatever you've used?
No, I mean I don't use energy device, right?
Okay, I don't know. I'm just
curious. Okay. Yeah, I guess we never talked about it before. Yeah, I don't use any energy device. I do work sometimes with the 0-point energy wands, but it depends on what treatments I'm doing. Usually, I just work with my hands and I feel energies like strongly.
Yeah.
Oh, I am like hypersensitive to energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this was powerful. This was tangible. That's the word. It was literally just tangible energy. How can you not feel it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just, I just didn't expect the impact and the depth and thickness of the energy just realigning itself and literally creating this field around me. And not just that, I mean, it's not that I just feel it, but I see it. I literally, physically see it, right?
Yeah.
Happening around me, and that was just unreal. And like I said, like when I start to scan my cells and all that, I see it all realigning. Like my right arm right now is buzzing, and my shoulder is still like doing something. It's buzzing right from my shoulder blade to the fingers of my right hand, and my palm of my right hand is just tingling like crazy.
So, given right now, probably 25 minutes now, and you can feel the effects very tangibly from your intent, from your desire to what the results are happening.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, given that situation, you putting your intent upon something else, like getting rid of your dog's headache per se, or manifesting, greater abundance or whatever it may be, you would think the energy that's going to where you are right now would be going towards whatever that is, which is like a tangible energy field. So basically saying that if you feel the results the way you do now in 25 minutes or 20 minutes, what do you think the results would be if you put an intent on that device towards manifesting prosperity or whatever, and let that go for weeks at a time or days or whatever? What do you think would happen?
I can tell you what will happen. I did that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
On the same day was the day that I got a message from the bank that we are pre-approved for $10,000 for the line of credit.
Wow.
That was the same day. I just realized that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until now, because I realized, I talked about it, but the message came through on the 17th of March, and that was, 2-3 days ago, and that's exactly when I used the place for the prosperity, just kind of playing with it, fiddling with it. I never clicked on that till now.
You never joined the dots or connected the dots until now?
No, like I knew that it was like that I did that, and that the pre-approval came through and all that, but I just never realized that it all happened on the same day. So for me, a lot of things, like for me, manifestation is fast as it is, so I think that this is just going to make it super fast. Speed of light.
Yep.
Yeah, I never realized that till now. Isn't that funny?
That's wild. Well, when you're dealing with these with a true 0 point energy field, your thoughts are going into the matrix and just manifesting like pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Whether you can notice the results instantly is a different story, but that's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty interesting here. So, yeah, I never even connected.
And it's only been less than a week since you've had the plate.
Yep.
So, you got many more years of playing around to go, or whatever you want, right? It's only been less than a week, and look at all these results, so it's pretty exciting.
I know. Well, and also remember when I told you before I even had the plate in my hands, I was already guided to use it for healing.
Gotcha. Not that I'm a doctor or health practitioner or whatever, so we can't really recommend that you do that. However, once it's in your hands, you use your own imagination what to use it for.
Yeah, and when I say healing, I say energetic, right? Because I work with the chakra energy, so
yeah.
When I say healing, I don't say physical or any other healing. I'm just saying energetic healing, chakras and all that stuff. So
this sort of rebalancing, so to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were some chakras that whatever density was going on in there, it was not clearing or realigning, so in my mind I was guided to literally use the machine in my head. And the funny thing is that at that time we had just talked about it, so you didn't show me how to use it. And the funny thing is that I was shown how to use it through my guidance, and then you showed me exactly the same thing.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was impressive. I know I haven't told you that because we never really talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically exactly how you showed me to use the plate was exactly how I was shown to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's impressive right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, pretty wild, I say. Yep.
Well, looks
Really
like,
interesting.
looks like you definitely have some more protection than most people do from the radiation leak in Japan. That's for sure. At this point in time.
I'm hoping.
Well, if you're feeling some tangible results, then I'm sure something's happening there.
Oh, you have no idea. Like, I feel it. It's as thick as it can be, energetically, as thick as it can be. And I swear to you, I wouldn't be surprised if you dial into the energy. You will be able to feel it. And it feels literally like a really thick, energetic field. I mean, if you could see it with a, some kind of a machine that allows you to see that, it's pretty thick. It's like the heaviest, thickest plexiglass you can possibly imagine. That's basically, if I was to describe it, that's what it looks like right now, except it's all that color, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there are other colors actually floating through, and it's in different layers, like different levels, so they're all different colors as well. But the tunnel around me, or the beam around me, is blue. Yeah, but thick plexiglass. That's the only way I can describe it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Exciting, no?
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh, very exciting. I'm excited anyways.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the different things that you can use to manifest. It's unlimited.
It is, yeah, because I tried, obviously.
Yeah.
The prosperity worked. Now, this worked on energetic level.
Yeah.
And, see where else this takes me.
Yeah.
Because I haven't charged, like I said, anything with it just yet, because I haven't had the full guidance on what to charge with, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one good thing is that the plates are... There's, measures in place to make sure the plate cannot be used for negative purposes. Because I know a lot of people may want to use it to get back at someone or whatever, right? Pull some shenanigans. Mm-hmm. But I would highly advise people to not even go there, because the backlash, like the instant karma, would be so powerful that it would just be devastating.
Yeah, and it's actually funny you're saying that, because a few hours ago, for whatever reason, that thought was going through my mind, is that what would happen if somebody tried to use it for negative purposes, and I was instantly told no, and the section on the left bottom corner, that whole section instantly just blocked even the negativity of the low vibration of the thought about that.
Wow.
It was that impressive. Nothing will get through it. I mean, seriously, just me thinking that, and I wasn't thinking anything negative. I was just thinking... Thinking
what would happen if something, you use it for negative.
Yes, that's all I was thinking. And just the fact that I was thinking that, which already had low vibration to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole section on the bottom left corner below the destination well blocked it. It blocked it. It literally blocked it. It didn't let anything through. And it told me, I swear to you, this plate talks to me. It literally told me, no, nothing's getting through. Even your thought about it is not getting through. No negativity can get through it. I was really actually surprised at that, because I was just, I mean, people have thoughts, and I was sitting here with this plate. I've been sitting here with it for a while, just thinking of what I can use it for, and that thought just kind of popped up. And I was just really surprised how it bounced back like that.
Wow. Well, that left-hand corner of the plate there, just underneath the neutralization button, I probably spent about, I don't know, 10, 12 hours designing that and making sure it did what it did correctly. And that's, to me, that's the one of the most important things that one of my mentors had taught me is you can energize anything that you want, or make something very powerful, but that's not really important. What's important is to be as clear as possible, like to clear the negative energy, to balance it first, and then you can energize something. Because if there's some negativity or unharmony in there, or you're not clear, your mind or emotions or soul or intent is not clear of any disruption or negativity, then whatever you're going to be doing or energizing or boosting is going to be even that much more corrupt. And that's what I focused on first and foremost when developing that manifestation plate, because that's the integrity of the plate, the clarity, the absence of that negative intent must be there in order for there, in order for anything to be have a result that is a positive result. Any negative thought will produce negative results.
Yep.
So therefore, I had to block that whole negative field out of the whole plate entirely from the inception, even the idea of thinking about something negative. So I'm glad to hear your feedback, to see that that just confirms that even on a higher level.
Well, and it was unexpected. It's not something I tested on purpose, right? That just happened all by itself. It wasn't my intention to even test the plate, because, as you know, I can feel the energy, so I can, tell whether there's something even slightly negative or how positive it is. But it was just a thought that occurred to me, and wow. Yeah, it was pretty impressive, I have to say, and it really surprised me too.
Wow.
Yeah, now I feel even better about it. See, I was never worried about myself. It was more about what other things people could put through this manifestation plate. But I tell you, it has to be pretty positive and pure to get through, because it just bounces back.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your feedback on that. That's for sure. That's a pretty detailed explanation.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I wanted to let you know right away, because I knew if I waited till tomorrow, half of it is going to be missing, and there's no way I would have thought of the, whole negative being just kind of cleared away from that light at the bottom. I thought that actually was pretty cool. Yeah, well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You'll get a cake.
Excellent. Cool.